junkies out there, I invite you to spend some time with me. I'm Johnny Allen, and this is the Johnny Allen Podcast Show. Hey, and the show does start now. Welcome to Out of the Box with John and Tony. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. This is Throwback Thursday, folks. Throwback Thursday, yeah. Hey, listen, before I get into today's podcast, actually, this is the Johnny Allen Podcast Show. And I am Johnny Allen. If you're a first-time subscriber and you happen to fall across and stumble across my little channel, congratulations and thanks for stopping by. I talk about everyday life situations, and I'm in the middle of redoing my studio here in the home front. So anyway, before I get started, like I said, that was a little teaser. Throwback Thursday. I'm going to take you back to March 19th, 2018. Hard to believe this March coming up, that'll be 2 years ago, or over 2 years ago. It'll be 3 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long since Tony and I had done that show. And Tony is a good friend of mine. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he's the one that got me started in this podcast thing. But before we go any further, I would like to thank you again for the show. And www.shopdieselcoffee.com. Tim up there in Lansing, Michigan. Hey, this coffee's great, folks. Go up there and get it. I endorse it on this podcast. www.shopdieselcoffee.com. And Tim, I'm getting really low, so I got an order coming in this weekend. Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day. I hope you did. I had a really nice Labor Day. It was nice. Spent with the family, and it was just real laid back. I took the cars out for drives, cleaned them up, and all that kind of stuff. Also, too, if you're interested in podcasts, I have links below on my Facebook page, and I'll update those on the YouTube page as well. Box Kickers Talking Sports down there in Austin, Texas. Box Kickers Talking Sports. Chris and Daniel down there in Austin. Hope you guys are doing good. Hey, today it is 90 degrees in Indiana. That's where I'm from. It's hot. It's actually September the 10th. And like I said, I'm going to do a throwback show here in a minute. But I tell you what, I normally drink the coffee, but today it's there you go. Hey, congratulations to all my Facebook people. Every once in a while I try to do the watch live if I can. It's kind of screwy. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. It actually worked last week, and a lot of people joining in, a lot of comments, and I do appreciate that. A swig. Again, I hope you guys are all doing well. What I'm going to do today, guys, since I'm in the middle of kind of working on the studio and everything, I'm not going to do the whole show live right here. What I'm going to do, like I said, it's Throwback Thursday. I'm going to take you back, like I said, to March 19th, 2018. I talked about this a few weeks ago. I'm going to take you to an episode I did with Tony called Out of the Box with John and Tony. We ran that show for like a couple of years, I think, or a year. And this episode, we talk about the cashless society, and I wanted to bring that up. I do believe we are headed to a cashless society, especially with this pandemic. And the weird thing was, we talked about this back in March of 2018, right? And we were talking about cashless societies back then, almost 2 years ago, or 2 years ago now. This podcast, the show I'm going to share with you, stands true to this day now, okay? We are heading towards a cashless society. Like I said, with the pandemic, it's even worse. And so anyway, I think you guys will be interested in watching this throwback show. It was a great show I did with Tony. Missed doing stuff with Tony, and I think eventually we will co-host or be guest or something on it. It's called Keep It Real, and he's supposed to be launching it pretty soon. I'm not sure when, but it'll be good. He's going to talk about Area 51 and all the craziness out there. He lives right by. He's in the backyard of Area 51. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next week. Like I said, updating the studio, and it's just taking me a little bit. But I'm looking forward to all that stuff. Again, thanks again for liking and subscribing. I'm going to have the link below. Okay? I'm going to have the link below to the show, to the rewind. Hit that link. Watch this show. Now the box runs an hour. So if you want to fast forward through some of it, you can. But kind of recommend taking an hour and watching the whole thing. It's pretty interesting. And anyway, the Lord willing, like I say every week, I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy this episode, Throwback Thursday. It's called The Cashless Society with Out of the Box with John, myself, and Tony. All right, I'll see you guys next week.